Have you ever wondered why some people remain unshaken, like steadfast mountains in the fiercest storms of life, while others are swept away by the slightest breeze? The answer may lie in an ancient and transformative philosophy known as Stoicism. This isn't just another fleeting trend or self-help fad. Stoicism is a timeless way of living that has guided warriors, leaders, and thinkers for centuries, offering resilience, clarity, and purpose. Picture yourself facing your deepest fears and most daunting challenges, yet feeling an unwavering sense of inner peace and direction. That's the power Stoicism holds. It doesn't merely provide ideas to ponder. It gives us a framework to live boldly, act decisively, and find joy even in life's simplest moments. If you've ever felt like life is a chaotic roller coaster spinning out of control, Stoicism might be the anchor you need to steady yourself. Before we dive into the life-changing principles of Stoicism, take a moment to engage with this message. Share it with someone who could use guidance, and subscribe for more content crafted to challenge your perspective and inspire growth. Trust me, this journey will bring you one step closer to becoming the strongest, most resilient version of yourself. Now, think about your bed, the warm, comforting haven you retreat to at the end of each day. Imagine choosing to leave an hour earlier every morning, not for obligation, but for opportunity. Perhaps to meditate, exercise, or simply reflect. Sounds uncomfortable, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Discomfort is where real strength is forged. Starting is always the hardest part, but once you do, you realize you're capable of far more than you imagined. This embrace of discomfort lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Seneca, one of history's greatest Stoic minds, often lived without luxuries. He ate simple meals and wore plain clothes. Why would he choose such austerity? Not out of deprivation, but to gain perspective. He discovered that true happiness doesn't come from external possessions. It comes from within. By stripping away material comforts, Seneca uncovered a profound peace that no external force could disturb. Stoicism teaches us to rethink our relationship with comfort. Comfort can easily become a cage, trapping us within its confines and preventing us from reaching our full potential. When we step outside our comfort zones, we don't just endure, we thrive. We uncover hidden reservoirs of strength, adaptability, and resilience. In daily life, embracing discomfort might mean taking the stairs instead of the elevator, having a difficult but honest conversation, or trading screen time for focused work on something meaningful. These small, seemingly insignificant choices compound over time, forming habits that transform your character and your life. Through discomfort, you cultivate an unshakable inner peace and satisfaction that no circumstance can disrupt. Think of your muscles. They grow only when they face resistance. The same principle applies to personal growth. Life's challenges aren't obstacles. They're opportunities to expand your limits. Much like lifting weights strengthens your body. Every difficulty you encounter is a chance to stretch further, dig deeper, and rise higher. Imagine tackling a daunting project at work. It feels intimidating, unfamiliar, and outside your comfort zone. You could view it as a burden, a roadblock to avoid. Or you could rewrite the script entirely. What if you saw it as a chance to learn new skills, broaden your expertise, and uncover talents you didn't know you had? This mindset was championed by Epictetus, another towering figure in Stoic philosophy. He believed that challenges are mirrors. They reveal who we are now, but they also shape us into better versions of ourselves. Each hurdle is an invitation to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. So the next time life tests you, remember, the storm isn't there to break you. It's there to build you. Embrace it. Become a mountain. The next time you face a challenge, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Every obstacle is a springboard to becoming stronger and wiser. This mindset isn't just theoretical. It's deeply practical. Whether it's preparing for a nerve-wracking presentation or navigating a tough conversation, Every challenge is an opportunity to cultivate discipline, communication, and resilience. By embracing challenges with open arms, you're not merely bracing for difficulties. You're actively transforming into a more capable and resilient version of yourself. Each hurdle is a lesson in disguise. And when you adopt this perspective, you turn every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. In the heat of an argument, it's easy to fixate on proving your point. We can become so entrenched in our own perspective that we stop listening to the other person altogether. But Stoicism offers a refreshing twist. It encourages us to pause, step back, and truly understand where the other person is coming from. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, advised reflecting on our own flaws before pointing out those of others. This isn't about self-blame, but about recognizing our shared humanity. When we approach interactions from this place of understanding, empathy becomes a natural response. In real life, this looks like truly listening during a conversation, understanding the emotions behind someone's words, and seeking common ground. By doing so, you strengthen your relationships and foster deeper connections with others. Stoicism reminds us that life isn't just about surviving challenges. It's about learning from them and living with purpose. As you move through your day, ask yourself, where can you lean into discomfort to grow? Where can you embrace challenges with open arms? And how can you approach every conversation with greater empathy and understanding? Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy. It's an enduring guide to building inner strength, resilience, and a life rich with meaning. It's about turning each day into an opportunity to grow, learn, and evolve into the best version of yourself. Effective communication, especially in difficult situations, often hinges on one key element: listening. We tend to jump straight into formulating our response, eager to speak, but what if we rewrote the script? Imagine a conversation where we truly listen, not just waiting for our turn to talk, but deeply striving to understand the other person's perspective, feelings, and motivations. This isn't about agreeing with them or abandoning your own stance. It's about acknowledging and respecting their experience. Empathy is the secret ingredient that makes conversations more meaningful. It turns conflict into constructive dialogue, transforms adversaries into allies, and builds bridges where walls once stood. The power of empathy lies not only in improving relationships with others, but also in granting us inner peace. When we approach situations with empathy, we reduce tension, gain deeper insights, and foster a more harmonious atmosphere around us. The true magic of empathy lies in the transformation it creates within us. We become more patient, understanding, and connected. We begin to see the world as a spectrum of emotions, not just a binary of right and wrong. This shift is at the heart of Stoic philosophy, finding peace not only within ourselves, but also with the world around us. So, the next time you find yourself disagreeing, take a moment to pause. Breathe, step into the other person's shoes, and open the door to understanding. By choosing empathy, you don't just improve your relationships. You contribute to a more compassionate world. Embracing fate with joy is a cornerstone of Stoicism. Life throws unexpected challenges our way: setbacks, disappointments, sudden changes. The Stoic approach isn't about passively enduring these moments. It's about welcoming them with an open and positive spirit. It's about uncovering the hidden value, the lesson, or the opportunity in every situation, no matter how difficult it may seem. Picture this. You've poured your time, energy, and heart into a project, only for it to be abruptly canceled. Your immediate reaction might be frustration, anger, or disappointment, and that's completely natural. But what if hidden within this setback lies an unrecognized opportunity? Perhaps it's a chance to rethink your goals, refine your skills, or explore something you've been putting off. This is where Stoicism shines. It teaches us to uncover the silver lining, to see every challenge as a stepping stone for growth. The concept of a more fatty love of fate captures this beautifully. It's about embracing life in all its forms, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. By doing so, we transform even the toughest experiences into launch pads for a richer, more fulfilling existence. So how do we put this into practice? Start by reflecting on a recent challenge. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this help me grow? It could be something as simple as a delayed flight giving you time to read, or a job rejection leading you to an unexpected career path. Embracing fate with joy means shifting your perspective, finding growth in the challenges life throws your way. Seneca, one of Stoicism's greatest minds, believed deeply in the power of daily reflection. Each night, he reviewed his day, considering what went well and where he could improve. This wasn't harsh self-criticism, but a gentle process of learning and evolving bit by bit, day by day. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to rush through life without pausing to reflect. Yet just a few minutes of mindful introspection can yield profound insights into our actions and decisions. You don't need an elaborate ritual. Simply take a moment before bed to ask yourself key questions. What did I do well today? Where could I have improved? What did I learn? Conscious reflection turns each day into an opportunity for growth. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. By celebrating our achievements, even the smallest ones, and learning from our mistakes, we become better versions of ourselves. Consider a difficult conversation you had at work. Instead of brushing it aside, take time to reflect. Could you have been more empathetic? Was there a moment when you could have listened more attentively or communicated more clearly? These moments of reflection sharpen our emotional intelligence and strengthen our relationships. Through conscious reflection, we align ourselves with Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Each day of reflection deepens our understanding of ourselves and others. Over time, this practice builds upon itself, shaping us into more thoughtful, compassionate individuals. I urge you to make conscious reflection a part of your daily routine. Even a few minutes can make a significant difference. As you reflect, you'll notice how your actions ripple through your life, helping you stay aligned with the person you aspire to be. Growth often unfolds in ways we least expect, but its beauty lies in the fact that every new day brings a fresh opportunity to evolve. Each sunrise offers a chance to learn, grow, and move closer to the person you strive to become. That's the essence of Stoicism, the relentless pursuit of becoming the best version of yourself. One reflection, one decision at a time. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the idea of seeking wisdom in stillness. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor philosopher and Stoic sage, once articulated a profound truth. The greatest refuge is not found in distant mountains, serene beaches, or tranquil fields, but within the fortress of our own minds. This timeless insight reminds us that true peace and clarity are not contingent upon physical escape. They reside within, waiting to be accessed whenever we choose to embrace the stillness inside, no matter where we find ourselves. But how do we unlock this inner sanctuary? How do we carve out moments of retreat amidst the chaos of daily life? It begins by cultivating pockets of calm throughout our day. These pauses need not be lengthy or elaborate. You might meditate, take a quiet morning walk as the world awakens, or stroll beneath the stars on a silent night. Even something as simple as sitting quietly with a cup of coffee, free from digital distractions, can suffice, allowing your mind to wander, breathe, and settle. In these moments of stillness, something extraordinary happens. We begin to hear our own voice, the one unclouded by reactivity or impulse, often drowned out by the noise and demands of modern living. Here lies clarity. Here we reconnect with our inner wisdom. It's in this space that we reflect on our choices, our paths, and uncover insights that may have been buried under the relentless pace of our overscheduled lives. But there's more than mere reflection at play here. In these moments of tranquility, we don't just connect with ourselves. We disconnect from the external cacophony. This act of stepping back becomes a reset, a chance to pause amid the avalanche of demands and distractions, granting ourselves the rare gift of simply being rather than endlessly doing. This is where Stoicism offers its most potent lesson. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believe that tranquility and wisdom emanate from within. While the external world teems with factors beyond our control, our responses, actions, and interpretations remain entirely ours to shape. Often, the wisest decisions arise when we are calm, not chaotic. I urge you to seek these moments of stillness in your day. They don't require hours of solitude. Just a few minutes can make all the difference. Use that time to listen to your inner self, to center yourself, to gain perspective. Over time, these moments will become your sanctuary, a portable reservoir of strength and wisdom you carry with you, even as you navigate life's turbulence. Within stillness lies wisdom. In silence, we discover the answers we've been seeking. Stoicism isn't about escaping the world. It's about finding peace within it. Now let's delve into a cornerstone principle of Stoicism, balancing control and surrender. The Stoics emphasize focusing our energy on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and responses, and accepting what lies outside our grasp. Think of it as captaining a ship. You cannot command the sea or the weather, but you can steer the vessel, adjust the sails, and keep moving forward. So, how do we practice this balance in our lives? It starts with self-awareness. When things don't go as planned, pause for a moment. Can you change the situation? If yes, take action boldly. If not, that's your cue to practice surrender. Let go, trust the process, and allow events to unfold as they must. This isn't passivity. It's a conscious, strategic approach to life. By mastering this equilibrium, we transform challenges into opportunities for growth and cultivate resilience in the face of uncertainty. Worrying about things beyond our control is like trying to stop the waves with our bare hands, exhausting and futile. Instead, we can learn to surf those waves, adapt, and find peace even amidst chaos. This delicate balance between control and surrender brings a profound sense of calm. When we stop trying to micromanage every detail, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Our energy shifts toward what truly matters, the aspects of life where we can make an impact. For the things we cannot change, we practice acceptance, flowing with them rather than fighting against them. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words encapsulate the essence of this principle. True strength lies in acceptance. By understanding the boundaries of our control, we focus on what truly counts. As your day unfolds, carry this Stoic wisdom with you. Embrace what you can influence and gracefully release what you cannot. Find that equilibrium and watch how it transforms your life. You'll discover a deep sense of calm, knowing that while you can't control everything, you hold immense power over what matters most: yourself, your reactions, and your mindset. Balancing control and surrender keeps you grounded, focused, and at peace, even when the world around you feels chaotic. And this, my friend, is the key to living a life of wisdom, serenity, and authentic happiness, the Stoic way. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect. How might these principles reshape your life? How could they redefine how you see the world, interact with others, and, most importantly, understand yourself? Remember, the journey to wisdom isn't a sprint. It's a marathon of learning, unlearning, and growth. Thank you for joining me on this path. Stay wise, stay strong, and continue walking the Stoic road.